am very stoked to get into a very special request. We are lucky enough to have the lead singer of Not Freeze the Fall, Quinn herself, in the background, hanging out in the chat with us today. She's got a very special request for us today to check out Metric. The song is called Lie, Lie, Lie. And if you're not familiar with, I know you're already here to check out Metric, right? But if you're not familiar with Freeze the Fall, I'll make sure I leave all the links in the video right at the top, all above mine and all that kinds of shit. Mine are down there too, but if you want to do all that, they're down there. But make sure you go at least check out Freeze the Fall, support them, check out their music if you haven't. Check out Hypothermia, check out VHS, check out Thrones, the EP. They got tons of great music. Make sure that you do that for sure if you don't know who Freeze the Fall is. You already know who Metric is, so let's go ahead and let's check out Lie, Lie, Lie.
If it happened, it was meant to be. Offer me a free lobotomy. Got to be sedated to be seen on the cover of your magazine. Hey! 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 If it happened, it was meant to be. Got me a lobotomy for free. Now I'm so sedated and serene on the cover of your magazine. Hey! 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 Oh, and I suppose I brought it all upon myself. Starting with the question no one wants to ask themselves. Naked in the movie, make me the director's pet. Everybody told me, take whatever you can get. Everybody told me, take whatever you can get. Lie, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie. Lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, 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 lie, lie. Lie, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie. Lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, 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 lie, lie. Holding on.
This song's got like a really like creepy, like sad kind of undertone, I think, to it, where it's like a lot of like that just raw lyrical like what's the word, honesty of just, I kind of like think just of like really just kind of like talking about the I feel like it could be equated to a lot of things. It could be like equated to like the idea of like the artist aspect, you know, when it comes to like making music and all that. And I think it ties a lot of together specifically with the idea of like women in those particular industries, where there's like a lot of imagery, like the makeup kit with the broken mirror, like in the lyric video, and a lot of the, if you do this, this is what will you'll achieve, that kind of like lyrical storytelling in there. And then it's basically all just like this smoke and mirrors and like basically just a bunch of lies. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of lies. You know, that if you I think I'm just repeating myself. I'm gonna keep going.
Holding up your freedom of speech. Rage against the dying of the light. Why you never say what you mean? Rage against the dying of the light. Baby, you'll be safe with me. Rage against the dying of the light. Holding up a tattered dream. Rage against the dying, rage against the dying of the light. Oh, and I suppose I brought it all upon myself. questions no one wants to ask themselves. Naked in the movie.
I guess I brought it all on myself, knowing all the questions that nobody wants to ask themselves. Oh boy. I feel like there's like a lot of depth in that too. Like when it comes to just like self-reflection and man, I don't know. I guess kind of getting ahead of the idea of like what others might say about you at the same time. Like when you do like that self-reflection and like, you know, when you do and ask yourself those questions and put yourself in those other positions and look at those look at yourself from outside perspective. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot going on with this.
Naked in the movie maker, the director's pet. Your mother and your father wanna see you on the TV set.
Like all these things. Oh man, I've talked about this so much on the channel before about like just like the things that they make women do or make women feel pressured to do in order to be successful in these industries, like, you know, music, art, film, you know, whatever, actresses, whatever it is, you know what I mean? I talk a lot about how on the channel for sure about like how I hate the idea of pressuring people into doing anything that is outside of what they want to do. You know what I mean? I'm all for female empowerment and women doing whatever they want when it's their say so. You know what I mean? But like, you know, when she made that comment about being the director's pet and like, don't you, your mom and dad, they want to see you on TV. So like, you know, don't you want to be on TV? You know what I mean? All those pressures of like, you know, well, you've made it this far. What's going to stop you now? You know what I mean? And I'm like, it's that simple where it's like, you know, just because you're in the room now and all of a sudden all these extra pressures come along. Oh boy, I could go on about this probably all day. I really probably could. I'm really liking this song though.
On the TV set, everybody told her take whatever you can get.
All right. Okay. It went all the way to the end, Maul. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate you, Maul, for holding me down on that. I'm really bad at just cut it off about like 2/3 away through the song and then just not letting the song end. I'm really bad about that. You know what I mean? So I got to go all the way to the end of these songs, or else it just doesn't work out right. Overall, I think the sound of this song, I really like it a lot. So, like I said, I think that it has got like this like sadness to it and like this happy energy at the same time. Like the lies, like it kind of comes across in like this just like this la-di-da kind of way where it's just like this is kind of just the life of it, where it's just the reality. You know what I mean? And we talk about that a lot on the channel too, where just because it's the reality doesn't mean that there's something we can do about it. You know what I mean? So I think I've said it a handful of times about like there's way too many artists out there. Even Quinn herself from Freeze the Fall and Arya and even Jonah, you know, as a collective effort, write about this kind of subject matter and stuff in their music. You You know what I mean? So there's tons of artists, and we could continue. The Foxtrot family could probably give you artists for days that are talking about this same kind of subject matter and these same kind of songs that are all coming from the women of the world. Where why are they all still singing about these subjects? Why are they still all feeling this way? Like, well, it's 2025 now. I thought we've progressed to this point where we wouldn't have these kinds of issues, but no, we're still here having the same conversations. And because the work is not over. The work isn't over. You know what I mean? There's much more to be done, and until when about about 98% of female artists write about the same subject matters, I think that's probably kind of telling. You know what I mean? Not 98% of guys and male artists are writing about the same thing. You know what I mean? But a lot of women are, especially if you're paying attention, especially if you're reading those lyrics and you're actually paying attention to those nuances, and on some of them very bluntly telling you exactly how it is. So again, shout out to Quinn from Freeze the Fall. Make sure that you go and support her and the rest of Freeze the Fall. I'll make sure I leave all the links in the top of this video. Really want to appreciate her for the request today. And that's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you.